Hello, love. We're back. We're live. Welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I got some stuff to get us started here. What is the message for the download today? Please and thank you. This one comes out. This one holds my hand. Anything else? Okay. We got 3 words. Internal is showing me its face. Internal. So there's this guidance. It's a guidance. It's definitely a guidance. And it's saying, remember that the external will always be a reflection of so much that's inside, either the allowing of it or the disallowing of it. So somebody says, yeah, but that doesn't look nothing like me. And we're like, we agree. It doesn't look nothing like you. It looks like the disallowing that's happening. I'm hearing it looks like the disallowing that's happening. What's this word? Healing, and new moon. Okay, so now's the time to plant some seeds. Some seeds of healing. Okay, healing, internal healing. Okay, internal healing, internally healing with the new moon. This new moon is going to bring some healing. So if you've got some emotional stresses going on, that's right about par for where we're at. And guess what? It can seem like it never stops. It can totally seem like it never stops. So I want to give a beautiful shout out to Andrea, our first commenter for the live today. I've got some more goodies here. Let's see what's coming out of my bag of baubles for today's message. Okay, we have mommy energy on the table, big time. I also see that there was some, I see some protection on you. Oh yeah, I see big protection on you. So, I need you to, no, I don't need you to. You need you to understand that through this time of changes and challenges. Oh, honey, when I tell you you are protected, you are so protected. Yeah, you're protected. You could, did you have a piece of jewelry or a break or a crystal go missing or something along those lines? Somebody, you definitely did. And the thing of it is, it did its job. It did its job. That's why it went, because its task was complete. Its task was complete. Yeah. I see somebody's getting a giant diamond ring here. I see your parents are with you. Your parents in spirit, they're with you. I also see that you have, it's like the universe, all the signs that the planet keeps giving, keeps pointing you to. Your love life is not over. Somebody here, I'm picking up on a single person's energy, and you could be thinking that's it for you. That you've had your last great love in life, and spirit is here saying you haven't even had a great love in life yet. You've had some pretty good love, and you've had some pretty crappy love. Resistant love is what they're, and they're like, yeah, but you'd call that crappy. But your best love is yet to come. Yeah, I see some synchronistic events. I see particularly it'd be third time that it's like it might be the third time you bump into the person, or the third person you meet at this particular spot, or something about it being the third. So there's something about the third. And then they're giving me third time's a charm energy as well. Okay, a phoenix. This is a rebirth to your life. Okay, you had to pay your taxes, though. You had to pay your taxes, whether literal or spiritual. Like, you had some dues that needed to be paid. You had some dues that needed to be paid. Along the way, has opened up so much in your consciousness for you. So much has opened up in your consciousness, and your spiritual prowess is shining, baby. I hear you've been cut so many ways on so many different days. Okay. Yeah, you've been cut in so many different ways, but you're still here, and now you shine even brighter, actually, because of the cuts that you went through. They just developed you even further, and now you even shine even more. Yeah, so I do see, like, you have this image. Again, I'm talking to single ones, of what a relationship should look like for you. Okay. I see you more traditional mindset about relationships. Like, for you, a relationship is between two people. They said we're going to leave the gender out of that. I heard specifically we're going to leave the genders out of that. So some of you could be LGBT, but for you, regardless of, who you're seeing, relationship dating style is pretty traditional in the sense that it's you and another in a relationship. In your mind is perfect. Because, you got all these different styles out here today. I heard you're not with the hip shit. You're not with the hip shit. And then I get the energy of shooting from the hip. So you're not shooting from the hip on this. You're not with the hip shit. You're not going to just be reactive. You are more willing to bet on a sure thing. I heard sure thing, the song from Miguel. Okay, so yeah, you're willing to do more of a sure thing, and you're not just going to go free nilly-willy over any old thing. You're not just jumping. You're not thirsty. You are not falling into a thirst trap. What you will do is stand your ground. You've been protected, okay? Your spirit has gone ahead of you and protected you. I also hear you've wondered why so many things didn't work out. You wondered why that didn't work out. Because your energy went ahead of you and protected you. In so many, not even just romantic, but like friendships and family. There's certain family members you just don't even talk to no more. And that's okay. I hear even once in a while the sadness sits in, or the guilt might come up because that's your family. Like, how could it end up like this? This is not what you wanted. And oh man, I miss for the good times, missing the good old times. And the family reunion. But they're saying no. It was a protection for you, that those things that came off needed to go. It's like maybe you feel like 2/3 of your life fell off, or 1/3 of your life just fell off, or the people in your life fell off, right? But it's right. It's perfect. This was a protection, and your own spirit protected your path. Your own spirit protected your path. Now, what does that look like in the physical experience? Now, here's a hard pill to swallow. It looks like somebody that died. It looks like somebody that left you. It looks like a fight that broke up a friendship or a family relationship. That's what it looks like. But the thing is, where they were at was in such contrast to where you're at and where you're headed that they literally could not sustain in your energy. Now, I see you meeting a kind stranger, and it could all start with a gesture. It could be a greeting. It could be maybe you offer to get somebody a drink, or hand them a napkin, or hey, you can go in line in front of me. It's some sort of kindness that happens. And then with that kindness that happens, this person wants to give you a gift. Yeah, I see that this person wants to give you a gift, and they will. They're going to give you this gift. Okay, so if somebody is now telling you, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, it's not the one. Because this isn't somebody who's going to tell you what they're going to do. They're just going to literally pop out with a gift for you. And it's not going to be something where you have to wait and wonder, well, when or how, or none of that, because the minute that they are letting you know that they're giving you a gift, like it's in their hand and then it's in your hand. So this is a gift, and this is this is a gift from somebody that you literally don't know. You might have had just the smallest interaction with this person. Now, when this happens, This is a synchronistic sign for you. This is going to be a sign for you that, yeah, this is your message. But if you're already feeling this energy with what we've talked about, you can definitely claim the message already. But I see that there's a gift coming from the hand of a kind stranger. From the hand of a kind stranger that wants to just reciprocate a kind gesture that you've offered. Okay. Either you or somebody in the spirits could play guitar. Yeah, could play guitar. And I see somebody who has a piece of their mother's jewelry that you're very fond of. And I feel intuitively, I see like that your mother is not on the physical realm no more. So you wear this piece of your mother's jewelry to keep her memory constantly close to you. And every time you look at it, you know, it just reminds you of her. And that makes sense. Yeah. Sometimes you feel like you only have just the tiniest bit left of what seemed like your life at one point. And they want to encourage you that, yeah, that's because you've been building into a new experience, a new energy, and that's what you wanted. So for that new experience and that new energy to actually come through, the old life had to fall off to make room for it. And I'm also hearing the universe abhors a vacuum and will fill it. Now, the universe is going to bring a lot of different things to try to fill this space in your life where all these different energies have fell off. It will be up to you to be discerning of whether or not this is what you want to add into your future experience. Because, you know, people are going to come up and they're going to show you what they're about. They'll be telling you stuff about themselves. Pay attention when people tell you about themselves. Oh, I'm always afraid of this, or, oh, I always act like that, or, oh, I get scared, or I'm whatever. Just believe them. Just believe them. And don't think, well, they won't do it to me. Don't get yourself caught up in that trap. And I heard it is a trap. It is a trap if you get yourself caught up in that, because this person has already bold-faced told you exactly what they're like. And when you try to say, yeah, but they're not going to do that to me, you're basically you're setting yourself up to fight against their nature. And that's not what you want to be doing. At this time, I heard, or any other time, really, truly, it's not beneficial. Let a person be who they are. You know, so many of us have already gotten ourselves caught up enough in the past in situations and circumstances where we are seeing someone's potential and waiting for that to be unveiled. And then, you know, years pass down the line and you still see the potential, but you ain't seen it in practice. You haven't seen them actually follow through with what you knew they could do or how they could be. And it also gives a vibe of somebody who shows up, you know, with their representative in full force. And then after a period of time, that representative falls off and disappears, and you get to meet who they really are. And that's a far cry different from what you were shown during that representative period. So that energy is here as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get some runes on this before we move forward. Let me get the bag of runes out. Now, I have 3 sets of runes in here, and they all speak to me differently. So don't expect my rune reading to be like any rune reading you've studied. Spirit showed me how to do this. So here we go. All right. Sorry about the noise on Wisdom app. That could be kind of loud, you two, both of you. All right. Spirit's got Taiwas spinning up over here. I don't know if y'all caught that on camera, but this Taiwas rune was spinning around. It just finally stopped. And this is letting me know, like, you could feel like you could feel like you're in a tailspin, But all this is setting you up for your win. This is all setting you up for a victory. Yeah. And I see that this is going to be a victory that's a long time in the making. It's almost like this is a lifelong challenge. It's being overcome. Yeah, because I definitely see that it has touched all these different aspects of your life. I hear that the influence of your parents is not as strong as it used to be anymore. And you're more trusting in the universe for your sustenance. It's like you trust in yourself and your experience more for all that you need to be delivered in right timing. And you see how you have received. You see how you have been blessed. You have seen magic and miracles in your life. This is not this is not some hypothesis. These are facts from your human experience. You know, and because of the internal healing that you have done, that's why some of this parent influence is not so strong anymore, because that parent influence was part of what had to be healed. Not to say, I mean, you have parents who, I mean, to whatever degree they loved you, they always did the best they could. That's what's one thing that's in harmony with everybody that's watching this is your parents did the best they could. Now, some of their abilities and their capacity to do better was just different from yours, mine, and a lot of other folks. They just did not. I see some folks' parents here really did not have it, where other people's parents were extremely loving and caring and all of that, and yet still had some funk on the side going on. Maybe somebody's parent was an alcoholic, or they cheated on each other, or, you know, weird stuff like that happened. So this is part of what has had to be healed in you, because as you observed it, as you were coming up, it became part of your conscious reality. And there was this part of you that, since you saw it from your main caretakers, your main providers, oh, this is how it must be. This is just how it is, right? So that's what happens. And so then you go through, and it's like, okay, you go through life and you have to figure out that, no, not exactly. It's not exactly that. And the fact of the matter is, there's a lot that is not been, there's a lot possible that has not been experienced by you. Okay. Because you could only have the experiences, the ones that, you know, that were shown to you from the past in your consciousness. And so ever since then, it's more about developing that into more. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's the way I hear it. Into more. What Third says here, I see like one of the things that came from your influence of your parents is that you had to learn where to protect yourself from the things that cause hurt and damage. It's important, but it took you quite a bit of time to get to that place where you saw it, you realized it, and you put it to practice for yourself. Because why? Because, I mean, whatever you had was what you thought was normal. When you see your mom and your dad or your loved ones that care for you, and they give you this life example of how to be, like, you just think that that's the way stuff is supposed to be. And so that's what had been going on there. Like I said, though, you've broken free from a lot of that influence. Your parents presented some experiences to you as a child that were there, that you inherited, and I see you overcoming them big time. Yeah, big time. And beginning to put together all the reasons why different things didn't work out. Yeah. So now I see that Spirit's giving you, with this Manan's rune here, I'm seeing that Spirit is giving you some different people in your experience to open up your consciousness to what else is possible in this life for you. Yeah. And with the yellow Manaz rune here, this is telling me that you show up and you recognize that you're different, but you begin to pay attention. Like there's a natural human tendency, and what it is to find a common ground. So although you know you're unique, Spirit is sending you others who you can connect with, who are also very unique, but others are being sent to you to connect with at this time, to appreciate connections, interactive connections with other humans, because you deserve that. You absolutely deserve that. It's a experience that everyone does deserve. Yeah. And so many have waited for that experience to come up for them. And so now somebody here is, I just see you attracting people who get you. Yeah. I see that somebody is coming into your experience who wants to like safeguard what you've become. They really appreciate your energy. Again, this is a like-minded one that is being sent into your experience. Okay, this is a great message. Yeah, Hagalaz is here, and it was face down. Okay, and it's from my quartz rune set, which is letting me know like universe is putting a rest. What it's saying to me is that universe is putting a rest to the madness that has been going on. There's been some madness going on in the experience. Spirit is putting a rest to some of that, so you can take a break and chill, and be able to chill, be able to rest in this new energy without having to constantly feel like you have to fight. We have the letter S, the letter J, and the letter Y. So those could be initials. They could be significant to you. I'm just intuitively, I'm hearing Julie, Jolene, Sally, Susan, Sarah, Sam, Joe, John, James, okay, Yahida, Jadira, Yulia. Okay, these are just some of the names that are coming through. I got some tarot cards. Let's get into the tarot. We pulled runes. We pulled from my bauble bag, and I pulled some letters out for you. What you need to know is this person definitely is coming in with a healing experience for you. So, yeah, let's find out more about this healing experience that's coming out for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards from each of these decks that I've been shuffling while I've been channeling these messages for you. The bottom of the Cabbage Patch Kids has the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, that's awesome. Self-love, okay? Self-love. This whole experience is about highlighting, reinforcing, creating an awareness of self-love, okay? I have the Spencer's Tarot here, which is perfect for this season. There's all the monsters. We have the 4 of Cups with the ghoul at the bottom of the deck. 4 of Cups, no thank you. That's a no thank you. No thank you energies, okay? I have the Supernatural Tarot with all the supernatural beings and experiences there. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Strength card, and it's Vampire Benny. You've gone to the dark side, but you found your way back from it. I hear this is for you to go to the dark side, but find your way back from it. And you did. And so you're in this power position, having done that. And then I also have the Stranger Things deck here. Let's see what's at the bottom of it. The bottom of the Strangers deck, we have the 6 of Spokes. It's 6 of Cups energy. Six of Spokes, Six of Cups energy. And he's standing there. Alexei is standing at the amusement park. He's got a big gulp. Okay, Six of Cups energy. So is this about you thinking about the past? Are you finding pride right now because of the choices that you have made in the past? Are you finding self-fulfillment, self-approval? Self-approval is huge. So many people exist in this place on earth that they don't even approve of themselves, and then they're looking for someone else to improve or approve of them. That's not the case with you. Let's look into past energies here. We had the Ace of Spokes. That's Ace of Cups energy again. I love. Okay. Then we have the Queen of Pentagrams. Our Queen of Self-Development is here in the past, okay? And then we have the Lovers with the Succubus energy. Are you going to let them suck out the life out of you? I say not, according to these cards. And then we had the Five of Wands. Yeah, because So I see in the past, self-love is what brought you through, but you had to really take a long, hard look. Take a look at yourself. Okay. Okay. What is that song? Oh my God. And it's like, I'm going to find it. I want to say it's like Phil Collins or something like that, but Against All Odds. Yes, Against All Odds. Okay. Give me 1 second. Because there's something in that song. You had to take a look at yourself. Maybe the cards are stacked against you. Maybe everybody didn't think you could do this, but you had to take a look at yourself. How can I let you just walk away? Just let you leave without a trace? When I stand here taking every breath with you, you're the only one who really knew me at all. It's like at the end of the day, you realize in the past that nobody knew you like you knew you. And you could never just abandon you. That other people might have abandoned you. Other people might have had shit for their value of their words, but you could not do that to yourself. Because you were the only one who really looked at you now, and knew yourself now versus then, on all these different aspects of yourself. Yeah. And I hear you had to empty yourself up to be refilled. You had to empty yourself up of all the things that reminded you of what you used to be. And now, like, the emotional response to that, I hear it is nil. It's none. It's gone. It's like you're not responding to what you were the way you used to because you're not no more. Yeah, you chose self-love for yourself. You could have had a Gemini in your experience who brought with this Lover's card and the Succubus energy, who the sex was fire, but it brought hella problems. And this is what taught you. Maybe it wasn't a Gemini. Maybe this was somebody whose birthday was on the 6th or on the 5th because it's Major Arcana 6 and the 5 of Wands. Okay, this could have been somebody whose birthday was April 5th. This could be somebody whose birthday was April 6th. Okay, this could be somebody whose birthday was May 6th or June 5th. Okay, this could be somebody who was a life path number 5 or a life path number 6. Whoever this person was, they presented you with the reason that you needed to make a serious life choice, because everything that was showing up with them was a problem. And it's like the way this, why does it remind me of Angry Birds? But it's like this person, he's got all these different, they look like little brains. They look like little brains. So there's different people. Somebody came into your experience in the past It's like this person could have had split personalities, multiple personality disorders. This person could have just been so scatterbrained because they have everybody's opinion in their head. I'm picking up on the energy of somebody who's always like looking for what they're going to say and what that one thinks. And what that does is it makes you split-minded. You know, this person did not know how to go quiet and go into their self. Maybe you were that way. Did you find that you were that way? And so that's what catalyzed you. That was your impetus. That was your motivation. That was your driving factor to make you go into this Ace of Cups energy, Queen of Pentagrams energy. Let me get with me right quick for a minute, because at the end of the day, it's going to be me and me. When everybody else is gone and left, I got to face me. So let me turn around and look at me. What is making me cry? What are the reasons why I feel like this when I'm with me? Okay, you have to look at you in a big way and realize that this is a lot of why they, whoever they are, were not there anymore. Because not only your protection, but there was some sort of unhealthy attachment to it. It could have just been all about sex and you knew they were dating other folks. Like for some folks that happened. And for somebody you're saying, yeah, it wasn't just one. It was 5 of my past lovers. Like I tried love 5 times and those 5 times it failed because this, that, and the other. And you see, I see that you're going to be seeing the running thread that goes through it all. There's a common denominator in all of it. And it sits somewhere with you. And that's what I think you already did this work. I think you've already figured that out. Like, what was the common? Well, the common denominator with me was that I overgave. I overshared. I expected them to change. What was it? You know, there's a common denominator that you're figuring out that's making this whole situation a lot more clear to you. And as to where you have power in it. So now let's look at the current experience here. We're just going to layer these, okay? You have the King of Strands, which is King of Wands energy. You have the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. You have a Justice, Libra energy. And you have the Hermit, Virgo energy. So in your current experience, having brought with you all these amazing lessons about who you really are, realizations, and the clarity that you got about all these repetitive experiences, like the name might have changed, the date might have changed, etc. But you kept having these repetitive experiences. You take this wisdom with you and you put it into action. King of Strands, King of Wands energy. It becomes more than a picture on the wall. You know how good it feels to really be in tune with yourself. So even now, you still keep choosing that, which means in your physical experience, you tend to not really just go for anything. Like you are picky and there ain't nothing wrong. Let me tell you something. In my business, I tell girls that sit at my nail table all the time, picky women love me and I love them being picky because if they're picky, they won't settle for no BS. They'll come mess with me and they'll be happier than ever before, you know? And so there's this energy here about you being picky, which is telling me you're happier than ever before because you're not just allowing any old thing to come into your experience. The internal healing has helped make you a lot more independent, more confident in your own energy, more ready to face life. Yeah. You have 3 major arcanas in your current experience out of these 4 cards in your current experience. The Empress, Justice, and the Hermit. Can I just tell you that universe is here providing you the perfect groundwork to stand up in your value and your worth, to keep receiving based off of having built up a positively oriented point of focus and energy for yourself in the past, and to know exactly where to go and what to do. It's like, so King of Wands energy. If there's a King of Wands in your experience right now, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like this is an external person for some of you who is looking back to the past. Again, the initials could be Y, J, or S for some. Okay, let me just pull. We got multiple letters in here, so let me just give me some more letters or repeat them, whatever, for this King of Wands energy as an external person. Who is this? Give them the clues. Okay, I got some. Let's see, what do we have? All right, well, that's kind of a lot, but I'm going to give them to you. BAKHAX, another H, IZBNF. Somebody here, I'm just going to give you this. Facebook X, and there's an X on Facebook who wants to say hi. Hi, I see this. I'm just with these letters. I can't help it. Hi, I'm back. And they spell it BAAK. I'm back, hun, with the H and the Z looking like an N. Okay. H to Z, H to the Izzo. Okay, so somebody here. Those are the other letters that are coming out here in this King of Strands energy. This is somebody, are they hitting you up back on Facebook? Like they're back, okay. Is it your ex-BF, boyfriend or best friend, okay? But it's like from high, with the H and the Z, I'm hearing from high, it goes to Z, like we're done, that's it. It is like open and close, high and by. It all comes together. There's no in between. Okay, I just want to say that as well. But this person, they're looking at you based on what they knew you as when they knew you. Now, time has progressed. You're not like that no more. So when they meet you now, you're in your Empress, Justice, Hermit energy. You don't care what they think. You don't care how their response is to you, because you know that their response is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is how you behave and how you react. And so your reaction is one of the Empress. You have a compassionate reaction. However, you're not going to lower your value worth, and you sure aren't coming off your throne. Yeah. So let's see what's going to unfold here. I'm going to take these letters and put them back in the bag, because I just don't want to lose them. And so little. Okay. Let's move forward into what will unfold here, what you can expect to see unfolding in this experience. We have the King of Dice, King of Dice, King of Swords energy, okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have the Page of Blades. Message, okay? And then we have the Five of Wands. Oh, fire sign energy. That's a battle. It's a chimera. And then we have the Eight of Coins. Eight of Pentacles. So what you're going to find is your ex is going to be going cuckoo for you. Cuckoo, cuckoo. That's what I'm getting here. Like you could be getting intuitive hits, psychic hits about, they're clearly thinking about me. But here's the thing. It's like as soon as you meet this person, you are aware that there's some shit just don't feel right. It just feels off. Anyone here who has been wrongfully accused of something, I do hear you will be acquitted. If you've been wrongfully accused, you will be acquitted. And it may have nothing to do with the accuser. So I don't feel like this is a human legal court system. I feel like this is an experience where somebody could have accused you, and then there's somebody there who's defending your name. That's what I'm getting. This right here where we have the Page of Blades. I see Kevin Tran here, and he's like defending you. So there's somebody here who's gonna defend your name. Now, some of you, this is just the facts will speak louder than anybody's words, right? This is the facts will defend you. But I do see that there's a person here who's gonna be speaking in your behalf. Somebody here, the ex is going cuckoo cuckoo because, honey, they were trying to look at you in the past in all your self-love, and now shit is going bonkers in their life. Why? Because they're under justice. They're experiencing the justice for what they created for themselves. And part of that feels like, no, thank you. Remember, we had that no, thank you energy. Yeah, they could be reaching out to you on Facebook, and you just like, intuitively, if I communicate, this isn't even intuitive at this point. This is just facts. This is just experience. This is just life experience has taught you. If I mess with that person, I get problems, and I start this cycle all over again. So basically, what I see happening here is you've done so much internal healing. You have a person who really wants to be in your experience, but if you get back in this experience, it's going to catapult you into this spiral again that is taking so long for you to get out of it. Getting out of it took you a long time. And I mean, things are looking better now. And of course, when there's a promise of somebody here, did they give you a fake ring? I just heard a fake ring. Either they gave you a fake ring, or if they try to pop up with a ring, be aware that it could totally be a fake ring. Okay, especially if it's this ex. Somebody here, your ex tried to keep you on a hook, on a leash, talking about a ring that they were going to give you. You didn't want that ring anyways. It was fake. It wasn't ever even a real ring. Just so you know, okay? Yeah. I also see somebody here who is abusing their power. Yeah. Anywhere where somebody has been abusing their power and trying to inflict restrictions and difficulties into your life, if this internal healing phase that you've gone through, okay, here we go. So this is going to go a little bit into some darker shit. Now, what I'm hearing is what you didn't know was somebody literally was trying to do some spell work. This is long time. This is a cousin, an uncle, an auntie, somebody who is older than you, much more older than you, at least 10 to 15 years older than you, probably closer to 20 or 30 years older than you. This is going on your whole life. You didn't know. You didn't know. You still don't know. You could have had that feeling. I wonder if I'm under a bad cloud. I was born on a bad star. I don't know, something like that, right? And why I just heard this song. I see a bad moon rising. Okay, so somebody here, that song could be part of this person's musical repertoire, or it makes you think about them, or it was just a feeling that you had. Every time you had that feeling, your intuition was trying to tap you into something, but you didn't really think that was possible. How could somebody have that big of an influence in my life? Well, here's the great news. What you're about to see. This internal healing that you did just because you wanted to feel better about your mommy and daddy issues, right? You wanted to resolve, why do I keep getting fake promises of love, broken promises, okay, stuff like that. You wanted to heal that. When the process that this healing went and took you through actually nullified anybody's external power over you. That's what I see in your message. So you chose a healing path because you wanted to fix these mommy daddy issues, partner issues, romantic issues, all that stuff. It ended up clearing a whole bunch of energetic spell work, negative intentions, ill will, evil eye, all that ugly shit that people put on you when you're too damn worried about what they think of you. So that's what happened in here. That's why their shit has no power, because you learned in this that it's not about their response to you. It doesn't matter if they respond to you beautifully or ugly as far as you're concerned. What matters is that you show up the way you do, and then you let their response be a non-factor to how you move. And you're not moving to hurt anybody. You're not moving to cause any damage or break any hearts. You're not out here trying to break hearts. You're just trying to live your best life. And as a matter of fact, when it looks like damage could be done, you're like looking for the escape door to get up out of there. And so what's happened is, by that, without even realizing it, what I call the portal of control has been shut down. You stop trying to control them. And because you stop trying to control them, guess what? You close the portal of control down. That's how you close the door, by stop trying to control them. You close the door of external control. In other words, no, ain't nobody's black magic spell work, no entities, no false gods, no candles, no fucking, I don't care what they burn, what they write, or what they freeze, how they do it. I don't care what they bury. None of that shit is going to work if you've closed the portal of control. How do you close the portal of control? You stop trying to control them. You don't try to force your will on nobody. You allow people to be who they are. And then if they're just not for you, then you just move about your business in peace. You release in peace. You release in peace and you keep moving forward. That closed the portal of control. Once that portal of control is closed, nobody external to you can hop in your energy neither. Because guess what? They have no power here. They have no power here because you took all your power back by realizing, like, it's not my place to heal you, to teach you, to change you, to make you better. It's not my place to sit up here and wait on you neither. It's not my place to do anything besides be me. So let me go be me over here where it feels right being me. I'm gonna let you go do you. Your doing you don't match my doing me. So why don't we just part ways with peace? Go handle your business. I'm gonna go handle mine. We're gonna go our separate ways. It's all good. This is what I have for your download message today. Yeah, I want to ask the tribe. Go ahead and put your personal questions in, tribe. I want to answer those for you. Before we do, I'm going to pull some of my handmade oracles on this while you're getting that up. We put your personal questions up so I can answer for the tribe, the ones who have their membership here on YouTube. And then I'm going to just pull some more oracle messages here. Let me get them out of the bag to add to our message before we get up out of here for today. And I'm head over to my nail shop. Put my good energy there and see what magic and miracles the universe have for me. Oh, that's a perfect question. What magic and miracles does the universe have for you? You've been in tune with this message. What magic and miracles does the universe have in store for you? I see things differently now. I get it. Expansion. So magic and miracles coming to you. One of the biggest magic and miracles is that you see things, you have a different perspective. When you understand how valuable that different perspective is, that expanded awareness, that's going to significantly change your life. What else? What good things? What magic and miracles? Thank you. Bottom. Okay, so this one flipped upside down. What does it say? I wanted to do the right thing, but gave in to the temptation, stay true, weakness, and it came out in reverse. The spirit said, with this one, magic and miracles for you, you're going to see. You're going to have evidence come to you of how you did exactly what you should, and you should not regret any of your past moves. In other words, all your past moves are about to be validated through experiences. So that's awesome. What else magic and miracles are here for you? Body language. Hey, okay, somebody's giving you body language. Okay, and I feel that this magic and miracles, what I'm seeing is compliments. I'm seeing compliments. You're perfect. Oh my God, I love your confidence. Stuff like that. This is all hints of magic and miracles for you. It is magic and miracles for you. I heard, because there was a time where none of that existed. I heard none of that existed in your past. Okay. Show me more of the magic and miracles here for you today. This one was, no, it didn't pop out. I want you to bring the card all the way out, please. Oh, that one qualifies, I heard. That one qualifies, it flipped over? Okay. Magic and miracles for you. You have so many people who need your time and energy. So I decided to pull out of the competition for your attention. Worthiness, I'm a big deal. What's the magic and miracles here for you? People who are in your way, who are part of them karmic lessons, they about to move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So that's what I have for you at this time. The bottom of the deck here, it says it is favorable to be cooperative at this time in this situation. Be a team player. Yeah, be a team player with your higher self, with your future self, with your spirit. Absolutely. You want to be a team player. So I'm going to go into your personal messages now. Let's see what we have for the tribe, for our members. All right. So if you're here, thank you. Go ahead and put your finisher in the comments. Let us know. What are 3 things that you are grateful for right now. Put that in the comments, okay? And is this your reading? Did you claim it? You can claim that in the comments. Let me see. We're going to start off our members' mini messages with Janine. Looks like our first one here today to put her question in. So let's see for Janine. What exactly do I need to know for the next 24 hours? What exactly does Janine need to know for the next 24 hours? The 10 of Cups. We have 3 baby lambs. 1 is being carried, 2 are being bottle fed, and the dog is watching. Everybody's excited about doing their work. Exactly what you need to know for the next 24 hours. How can you be excited about the work that you do for the family, for your pets, for your loved ones, for those you love? There's this vibe here that's coming through this card for you, Janine, about being excited, being grateful for all the work to be done. And I've talked several times about the vibe of doing the dishes and how it used to be really rotten and how I totally flipped the script on that and made it a pleasure to do the dishes. It says fortune, peace, and fulfillment. What exactly do you need to know for the next 24 hours? You have fortune, peace, and fulfillment. The work you have to do for the loved ones you have, let's do it with a grateful heart, appreciative heart, and a love. I do this because I love. Okay. Interstellar frequency. What is the important message for my father? What message do I need to pass? So interstellar frequency is looking to pass a message on to his father. Let's see what's the message for interstellar frequency to pass on to his father. What's the message for interstellar frequency to pass on to his father? One more shuffle. All right. What's the message for interstellar frequency to pass on to his father, please? And thank you. All right. Page of Pentacles. Opportunity, willpower, and desire. I heard you can do what you want. And of course, here we have Grandma who just threw the bowling alley down the lane. And what I'm noticing is she doesn't have her bowling shoes on. She kicked her heels off and she's in her stockings. So 2 things I'm hearing about pass on to that. You can play, have fun, make the best of your days. And it's okay if you don't want to wear shoes. If you don't want to wear shoes, I heard who are they to tell you you have to wear shoes? I mean, unless you're at the bowling alley. Grandma's only going to stay in the bowling alley so long until the workers come along. And honey, I'm going to need you to put your shoes on. You can't be out here with no shoes. However, maybe Dad needs to go bowling. If bowling was a big thing for him, you know, there's much life to be lived. What do you want to do, Daddy? Let's make it happen. All right. Andrea wants to know, will I get lucky playing lottery today? Will Andrea get lucky playing lottery today? Let's put 3 shuffles down for Andrea. Will Andrea get lucky playing lotto today? Well, if you guys stick around, if you're still here and you're not a member, I'm about to give you a yes or no question. So go ahead and start devising your yes or no answered question. I'm going to get you a yes or no answer to one question. Start devising your question. Will Andrea get lucky playing lottery today? Will Andrea get lucky playing lottery today? Wow, Andrea, the first card out, and it flipped facing you is the Ace of Cups, and it says yes, and then all these other cards came out. But the answer is yes. The Ace came out. Like, that's crazy. That has never happened before. So yes, you'll get lucky playing lottery today. Great. That's awesome. All right. So let's see what Janine said. Funny, I was just thinking about my housework and what you had said about gratefulness. I've been more grateful for a housework fair. Be more thankful for a housework fair. You ain't lying, girl. I would send her my way when you're done. Send the housework fairy over here, please. All I've been doing at my shop is I feel like a little old Korean grandma, and I am a Korean and I am a grandma. I'm not little and I'm not old, but I've been cleaning like crazy, like inside, outside, all around. Like I cleaned the whole storefront. You know, it's got dirt and mud and rain splashes and all this stuff over the last couple of years. So I'm like, let me go clean this up. Now I'm planning to go do some more baseboards today at the studio. I just feel like if I don't have clients and I don't have readings to do, I'm going to start using that extra time to keep my studio up to par with my own opinion, with what it really is. It's a beautiful place. So I'm cleaning up the energy there. So anyways, that's what I have here for you all today. So thankful and grateful for you. Let me get your yes or no question for everybody who's ever watched this video. If you made it to this point, here's your free yes or no answer. Okay. So you have your yes or no question in mind. Spirit knows how you asked it, and it's going to give you your yes or no answer now. And if you want follow up, readings start at $26. You can find them on my website. I have time available. Clearly, if I got time to do baseboards, I got time to do readings. Anyways, let's see what's the energy. Is it yes? Is it no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The answer is no. And as a tidbit to add to the no answer, you have the Queen of Pentacles at the final card, which gave us no. It's like you need to develop yourself a little bit more. So I'm not sure what that's about, but your personal question, that's what it's about. Whatever you asked. So until next time, my loves, I'm so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Oh, yes, please go vote for me because there's free votes every day. And thank you to the ones who are donating to purchase more votes for me. I haven't checked on what position I'm on, but if you guys vote for free every day, like I could totally win this. And there is $40,000 prize as well as a 2-page magazine spread as well as a sparkation. And all of those will go to great use. Yeah, when I win. So thank you so much for that. It's there. Like I said, there's a free vote every day. The link is in the community tab here on YouTube. It's on my Facebook profile and it's in my Instagram story. So I appreciate you all. Thank you for voting for me. Tell your friends to vote for me, your kids, your uncles, your cousins, your neighbors. Tell everybody to vote for me because I deserve it. Okay. Until next time, love ya. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. I'm out.